FLCL, or Fully Cooley. It's such a strange anime, really. Came out in the year 2000. It's from Studio Gainax, the one that is most known for Gurren Lagann, Die Buster, and Neon Genesis Evangelion. On first glance, this show looks like absolute insanity, and in a way it is, but I feel like there's something more special about it, and I kind of want to talk about that. I love everything about this show. There's the characters, there's the music, there's the animation, it's all just wonderful. Every character in the show is just so wonderful. I don't dislike any of them. You have Naota, who goes through a lot of development for only 6 episodes. And Mamimi, while upon many rewatches, is surprisingly depressing and honestly sad character. Haruko, Haruhara.
Hey there, Haruko here.
Probably my favorite character in this show. She's bloody insane, she's so much fun to watch, and she just steals every single scene. It's so great. Of course, you have other characters like the commander who looks like Gendo Ikari from Evangelion. He gives some absolutely great comedy and some honestly pretty wise phrases. Then you have other side characters like Nanami. I forget her name. Her name's kind of hard to pronounce for me. And then there's also, other classmates. There's the commander's kind of second in command, and of course there's Naoto's dad. In all honesty, I don't think I would like this show as much if it wasn't for the dub. Normally, dubs are pretty despised in the anime community, and they aren't really the best, but there's something about this dub. It's so phenomenal. In my opinion, outclass the actual sub, and I can't watch the sub. Every character is perfectly cast, sounds absolutely perfect, so outstanding to see an anime dub be done this well. Music is a part of animes that I don't really talk about a lot, because normally when the soundtracks are still good, they don't really stand out that much to me. But Fully Cooley does. The entire OST is composed by a Japanese band called The Pillows. Basically, The Pillows have now become one of my favorite bands or artists of all time. It's so amazing. Every song in this is great. My personal favorites are Crazy Sunshine, Ride on a Shooting Star, Blue Drive Monster is my favorite song of all time now, and Last Dinosaur. They're all just amazing, and I'm gonna say it, the only good thing about Fully Cooley Progressive and Alternative is the songs The Pillows did for them. Everything else was god-awful. Fully Cooley has this, weird summer vibe to it. It's so calming, so fun, and that's kind of my segue into talking about the themes of the show. Starting off with Mamimi, it's very much a abusive story, because she really loved her boyfriend. He left, and then he actually got a new girlfriend. So she started to come on to Naota, and it didn't really work out too well. During the way, she starts smoking, she starts becoming this basically horrible person, and by the end, she completely ditches Naota. And I think it hurt him more than when Haruko did, because he's known her longer, and I think he really felt attached to her. And of course, there's Naota and the entire idea of love. Pick who you love wisely. Haruko and Mamimi, they use him and say it's love. Mamimi only wants him to try and make him like his brother, so she can try and get what she lost. Haruko is in a similar case, but she only wants Naruto for power. She just wants him to get out of Mist so she can get his power. That's really all she cares about, and that's one of the biggest problems with Progressive. They basically completely write away that entire idea for Haruko and make a love struck for him. And by the end you realize that Nanami was the one that is truly important for him. There are certain scenes in this show that blow my mind. There are two scenes I want to talk about specifically. One is Naruto swings his bat. It is not as deep as the one I'm about to talk about, but it is amazing. Naruto has to overcome his fear and learn that he can't just run away from everything. Crazy Sunshine is perfectly placed in there, there's some great humor in it, but the scene that I absolutely adore, that I rewatch all the time, the final battle in episode 5. The second Blue Drive monster starts, it becomes the greatest scene I've ever seen in an anime. You have Haruko in a bunny suit, you have this big giant fight with a Spectre Gadget looking man with guns and firing at Haruko while she's riding a guitar of all things. Kanti gets into the mix, and Naruto has his, what I call, Simon moment. Simon from Gurren Lagann, where he has his speech and he's saving Nia about how Kamina is gone, but I am Simon. And that is what I felt with this scene when Naruto is like, I'm not Toskun, I'm not my brother, never call me that again. I am my own person, and it was so beautiful. And it's gonna sound fucking weird, but I've memorized the entire scene. I've watched it that much, although I've watched the show in a total like almost 30 times. I love the show. I love Fully Cooley. In the end, Fully Cooley is about puberty, growing up, and realizing the ones who love you may only love you for selfish reasons. And that isn't true love. For that is something you have to find out on your own. FLCL may be some wacky fun to some, but in my eyes, it teaches me no matter how much you want someone to love you, you have to love yourself first. Oh, and have fun. Just don't get too carried away, alright?
Just waiting for the little